Hey everybody, welcome to Chef Q Cooks. Sit back, wash your hands, and get ready to get down. Buddy, I'm back. Dressed as a light pirate because, you know, a lot of people want to see me dressed as a pirate, but you can't like go full pirate right out of the gate. People be like, what the heck? Maybe they wouldn't be, but anyway, I do like, I was gonna like, but that would be stupid. And you know, I try to be very serious here on Chef Q Cooks. So today, I'm cooking something that I posted on Instagram. I'm Chef Q What's for Dinner on Instagram, and one of my good friends, Carrie Hartwell, was like, what's the recipe? So I put the recipe and she's like, I can't do that. She can. I swear she can. And I'm going to show you all that you can. This is super easy. So what we're doing is a little salmon with a spinach saute, and we're going to take the skin, crisp it up, and make it basically into salmon chitlins. No, that's the wrong term. Salmon, what do you call those fried? Chicharrones. Thank you, Sam, for $1 million. And while we're doing this, Sam and I are gonna have one of these guar smashes because the bartender at work got tipped a little thing of these and gave me one because she thought maybe since I'm such a huge fan of guar that I should have one. I did not know, but now I do know because I watched some guar fan podcast that you're supposed to hold it upside down for like 15 seconds. When I had them before, we didn't hold them upside down, but they were still pretty good. But anyway, these are from Devil's Backbone, and they're putting them out this summer, and apparently this summer is only like a month or two. Anyway, so come right back. I'm gonna chop all this stuff up. I'm gonna give this a nice little slicey slice. Can you see it, Sam? Okay. Give this a slicey slice. Give this a mincy mince. Because of the garlic train. Choo, choo, choo. And maybe I might run a knife through this. That means just kind of, because I said that to somebody at work and then they didn't do what I asked them to do. Because I guess I assume people know stuff. Anyway, see you back here in 2. And we're back. Okay, so yeah, I minced garlic right here. Got salmon right here. Goat cheese. This is a can of artichokes. I ran a knife through them because I don't know where you get yours from. I don't know what they look like, but Weston knows where I got these from. So anyway, I ran a knife because they were big. Got some spinach, ran a knife through it. You can also use frozen spinach. No harm, no foul. That's what I used in the original Instagram post. I've got some green onions here because we didn't have any white onions. We had these little tiny bitty ones from the garden, but that's all we had. Then we're gonna come over here. This is my Mise-en stainless steel pan. You want it to be at the right heat. You don't want to put oil in first because you're not trying to cook oil. You're trying to cook food, flavor and season, and add a release with oil. If you put the oil in first, it can burn and it can change the whole flavor and integrity of your dish. So how do you tell if it's properly heated? I'm about to show you. Take a little water. If it dances like that, you see those little bubbles? That's perfect. That's what you want to see. That's on one of these beautiful stainless steel pans. That's not going to work on your Teflon pan or whatever, but you could probably use a Teflon pan, but I'm not sure. Oh, shoot. This isn't scaled, so I'm going to have to scale it and come back. So, cut. Alright, so you got a nice hot pan. Got the scales off of your skin. And you're going to let that get nice and hot and crispy. What you're going to want to see is like the beginning of this. All right, you see how that's starting to look cooked right there? You want it to come up to about there. And that's when you know this skin is going to be nice and seared to the pan, and the fish is going to be cooked enough that I'll be able to cool the pan down, which will release the protein from the skillet, and it will also release the upper piece of meat from the fat from the skin, and I'll be able to take this out so I can cut it up and make it into the cracklings. That'll be like 5 minutes. So we're gonna cut. Okay, so this has been on here for 5 minutes. I did cut it down to low. So now what I'm gonna do is bring the fillet off of there, and we're gonna let this sit till it releases from the pan. So I'll be back. Okay, so how you know it when it's ready to come off the pan is see how it's talking to me still? It'll shut up. When it shuts up, that's when I know it's ready. It's been about 2 minutes now. We're going to give it a little bit more time because it's still got some stuff to say. Alright. Alright, now we're just going to take you want to take a pretty sturdy spatula. And you're going to lightly loosen it from the bottom of the pan. And then you're going to bring it over here. Flip it. Ooh, ain't that pretty? We're going to take a knife to it. Little monster over there eating stuff. There's some of this. Alright. So I'm just cutting this into little strips. And then I'm going to discard this part because it was hard to take the scales off. So that ain't no good to nobody but the dogs. Alright, then we'll come back over here. Put a little heat under this bad boy. We're going to get a little olive oil in the pan at this point. And we are going to drop this on the side that we didn't cook down. Let that cook up there. And we want to cook it till it's about medium rare. So you want this line to come up to about here. Another way to tell if it's done is when you press on it and it just gently, like that. That's when it's perfect. So we're going to cook the fish, and then I'm going to cook these accoutrements over here, and then there'll be a party. Actually, you know what? I'm going to throw these little crackling bits in this oil to get them a little bit more crispy. Sorry. There's somebody trying to decorate my house right now. Alright, so I'm going to let that go. And I'll see you back here in like 4 minutes. Alright, so we're getting to where I want to be with this. And these little cracklings, I've been turning them over every once in a while. We're at a medium-low heat. Part of that's because I have a really great pan. But you just want to maintain a nice little sizzle. Alright? And everything looks about where I want it to be. So I'm going to take the salmon off. Okay. And I'm going to take these crispies out. And we're going to put the garlic in. Alright, we'll let that sear up for a hot second. I can turn my heat back up. I'm going to grab my onion. Put that up for a little bit. Oh, that's it. It smells so good, y'all. If you have any comments or questions, like what the heck is going on in the background? What are those dried up lemons in your windowsill? What are, you know, where did you get that drink from? What's your dog's name? Any of that stuff. Leave it in the comment section. If you have any suggestions for future videos, let me know and I'll ignore them. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Alright, so then this is like, right now it's starting to sweat. Everything's starting to sweat out. Got a little bit of brown on the garlic. I'm going to add a touch more oil here. Alright. Some nice olive oil. Got it from the Food Lion. This crazy place. It's a lion made out of food. And we're going to drop all this spinach in there. And that's going to cook down real quick. And then artichokes. And then we'll break up this goat cheese. When I made it for my dad, I actually put a little cream cheese in there to kind of stretch the creaminess. I'm not doing that today because Sam's going to want that cream cheese for a bagel. So we're going with straight goat cheese. But I would suggest a little bit of cream cheese for the creaminess.
You could have asked. I would have given it to you.
Anyway. We're going to turn this off because everything's pretty much cooked. The spinach is going to continue the heat will continue to bring it down. And the cheese is going to melt. And then, guess what we have, y'all? Guess what we have? What did I do? What did I do? Guess what I did? Guess what I did? I went and I took ocean water and turned it into salt. And put some of that in there because it's really good. But I'll use this one. This is my older batch. Put a little salt in there. So crunchy and delicious. Alright. And we'll put a little pepper in there. The stove is off at this point. We're just cooking with the residual heat. If I had a gas stove, that would be a different story. But I don't. So you work with what you got. Alright. Then I'm just going to plate this bad boy.
Mom.
Alright, gang. That's it. Super simple, super easy, and I swear you're going to say it's delicious. Y'all can do that, right?
Future green. I love you.
Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to follow, like, and share.